Okay, guys, and here we are live. Thank you, A Day in Miami, all of our Day in Miami family and Day in Miami fans out there. We're coming to you live from the Diplomat in this extraordinary event that I never even knew existed. So I want to know from the people that we have here, Eddie Blanco, our chairman, our Alfredo Pujol, our chairman for 2026, and Eric, which is going to be our new spokesperson. He's the one that's going to be intro A Day in Miami. Talk to us about Rock the Market, and what is Rock the Market all about, Mr. Chairman?
Well,
talk to me.
Rock the Market has been an event that we've been putting on at Miami Realtors for...
That's incredible.
For about, I don't know, over 10 years. We bring
You can see I'm not a realtor.
I get it. Everybody from real estate brokers,
Yeah.
realtors, lenders, title, insurance, everybody that wants to be in real estate is here. All the players are
So
here.
this is a mover and shaker
There's a
situation
mover and
going on
shaker
today.
situation. Yeah, and then we have a lineup of speakers every 20 minutes, a new speaker with new information. So that's how we do it.
Okay.
This is the first year, though, that we brought it to the Diplomat.
Okay, what was it before?
Hard Rock.
Okay.
So
Any particular reason?
change it up. You gotta change
I like
it
it,
up.
I like it, I
Keep
like it, I
fresh.
like it, I like
I
it.
think
Well, we have the
everyone-
beach.
That's why I think everybody wanted to be at the beach. I think that's
Okay.
what it
Well, talk to me, Mr. Chairman, 2026. What's the role that? Well, what's the role of the chairman of here?
I'm gonna let Alfredo.
You're
answer that,
gonna
'cause
okay.
he's-
You're gonna pass that on to Alfredo.
Alfredo, go ahead.
Alfredo, talk to me.
was. What is my role?
Yes.
I'm still trying to figure it out. So if Teresa, our CEO, is listening,
Apart
I'm gonna
from
figure it out,
collecting
hopefully-
dues.
Hopefully by the end of 2026, I'll figure it out. But what the chairman does. So really, I listen to what Eddie says and just pay attention. No, what we really do is this. We're the voice for over 60,000 realtors. So we have 5 different boards. We have the young professionals, we have commercial, we have Jupiter, and then we have the largest one. We have Broward,
Okay.
which is the largest in Broward, and then we also have Miami, which is the largest association. So Miami Association of Realtors is the largest realtor organization, or local realtor organization in the world. The only one behind Toronto.
Okay.
So we're the voice for that.
So I guess my other question is everybody? Is it just local? Or is there's people from all over the United States?
This association is a local
association.
Right.
Okay.
We have members though that are from all over Florida.
Right. Okay.
And we also have partnerships with 280 plus international associations that have decided to partner with our Miami Realtors.
Right.
So
right.
from all over the world.
Okay.
So what we do as leaders is bring new ideas and drive the direction of
that was what
where
I was going to ask you.
we're
Yeah.
going, right? So what do our members need? We bring that to our awesome staff and our professionals, and they execute.
Right.
So we're the think tank.
I see it. I see it.
So we put the ideas together, and they run with it, and they make it happen.
Okay. Eric, talk to me. What does Rock the Market mean to you, my brother?
They messed up and put a microphone in front of me. Rock the Market to me is really a place to get to know, get to meet great people that can change your life. We have a team of guys at the mortgage group, and I tell these guys, any networking event is an opportunity, right? There's somebody in this crowd right now that could not only change my life, they could change other people's lives too. You're really, really in the thick of it, you know, especially with these 2 heavy hitters here. I've had the privilege of calling these guys not only colleagues, but my friends. I've known them, you know, already. I know it's crazy, I'm not dated, but I've known these guys both already for about 8 to 10 years, which is friggin' awesome. And, you know, just the way they are here, that's the same way they are personally. That's the same way they are in business. They're humble, they're real. For me, you know, any organization, anything like this that's a networking event, it's an opportunity.
You know, Eric brings up a great point because networking is a big part of what we do. It's a relationship business. And I get it that I understand why lenders want to be here to network with realtors, but a lot of realtors ask, why do I want to network with another bunch of realtors?
Okay.
I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's a misconception. I mean, other realtors are a great way to connect, get new ideas about how to market. Maybe you meet you meet a guy here today, next thing you know, he's the listing agent on a property.
I was going to say that.
And then you're the buyer's agent, and now because you met him before, there's an instant, you know, connection there and an opportunity to do business.
Can we have here, like, maybe sometimes, like, you know, something that's off the market that people say, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
you know, I have something off the market. You just see them right here now, and you can say, I know you have a great listing, I don't know, in some area, and you can say, before it even goes onto the MLS.
Yeah, the main thing is sometimes we don't see each other. So everything's now digital, so we're on the computer all the time.
Yeah.
So you get times like these events where you get to talk to the realtors and say, I have these properties coming up. these deals. So especially for your sellers, for your buyers, if you're not doing these events, you're not a part of this, you can't connect. Even on the loan side, let's say that there's a loan issue or something, I can't get financing. Just knowing Eric, knowing people around here, it's easier for me to ask a question or reach out to them and get that information.
I tell you the truth, I would think that you need to do this more than once a year.
Well, we do a ton.
Because at the end of the day, if it's for networking, think about it. I mean, it's a beneficial for everybody, for all these realtors to get together.
Yeah, well, we do city spotlights. We do business after hours. We do education. We do a lot of events at our headquarters. We've had over 20,000 people attend an event at our Miami Realtors headquarters, which is our new home.
Okay.
Yeah, which is fantastic. Have you ever been to the headquarters?
We have not. I have not.
I was just going to say, that's why he's chairman. He knows all those numbers.
There you go.
I just know a lot of people are here.
You got a lot of homework to do, my brother. Let me ask you. So everybody's question, and I'm sure there's this. Everybody tells you this. What's the Miami market? I was listening to the radio coming over here with something, and now today, I don't know how that came about, but we got voted as the most expensive city to have dinner. We went over New York. We went over New York as the most costly city to have a dinner. So how do we respond to all these people that say, Miami está intocable, like you can't touch Miami? What do you say?
Too bad. No, for real. I mean,
too bad.
We're not the Miami of the 80s. We're the Miami of the 2020-25.
Right.
And
even though the 80s were good.
I understand that.
There's a lot of cash.
83, great year.
But this is the Miami where it's become, that was a Miami for the Miami people, and then people came here to party or vacation. Now it's the place people want to come to make money, to meet good-looking people, to connect, to have a good time, to everything. And this is a lifestyle now, and it's globally, it is the place to be.
Right.
Everybody wants to be in Miami. And you talk to Miami about anywhere. Look, we have a soccer ball. It reminds me of Messi.
What?
Even Messi chose to be here in Miami. We're going to new places.
So
do we have inventory? There's plenty of inventory?
Papo,
Dime.
since it's an A-Day in Miami, I say, Papo, we have inventory. And there's inventory for everybody. There was something I heard the other day. Marcus Lamona said this. He goes, not everyone can buy in Coral Gables. Not everyone can buy in Coco Plum.
Yeah.
But everyone can buy a home. Everyone can own a home. And Florida and Miami, you can own a home. There are properties out there. The challenge is people try to do it on their own. Miami's a DIY. I'm Cuban, I can say this. I can do it myself. No, Miami is a place where you hire a realtor, you hire a professional, and there are properties there that are available. So not everyone can live in those areas, but everyone can own a home.
Which, if really you think about it, a lot of people always say, I can do this without a realtor. I can do this. Everybody thinks that, nowadays you get onto all this stuff of LoopNet or this and everything, and everybody thinks that listen, I'm those type of person. I can't do that. You have to hire the right person to do the right job, the negotiation stuff and techniques that they understand. I feel like a lot of people se quieren hacer, especially, los Cubanos, love my Cubans. I'm Cuban, but everybody says, yo resuelvo eso. I'll call that guy, man. I know this guy. So at the end of the day, explain why the realtor is such a why you need your realtors, man. Why you need them.
I think the number one reason you need a realtor is for everything you don't know, you don't know.
Correct.
And you only find out about that when you get to that bridge, and then you find out, wow, I really should have had a realtor after you're in the jam. Because let me tell you, I talk to quite a few people on a daily basis that are too far along down a transaction that they should not have been in, and they didn't coordinate between you got to coordinate between the title. Your lenders are an incredible part of the transaction.
100%, yeah.
Your title, your survey, your inspector, having all that and tying it all together. You want to go out of your own, they're fine, good luck. But a good realtor is going to help you find the right value and get you the property at the right price and save you a whole lot of headache.
So that's like saying having a good attorney. You have to have your attorney. You just can't go into these things blind.
They're worth their weight in gold. A good accountant, a good CPA, a good attorney, a good realtor. You need to have them on your side if you want to build wealth.
And you got to perfect your craft too. You got to perfect your craft. I think that's a good point, especially with these type of events, because this is also about perfecting your craft. Getting educated, being around these guys, especially if you're a new agent or a new lender, a new title agent, anybody that's new in this market, coming to these events and being around these people, it's a game changer.
So, guys, tell me, what more do we want to accomplish today in the sense of this starts now? Obviously, it just started. Give me a lineup of the guest speakers. What's the motivation behind to all the realtors here today?
I'll tell you this. The reason I got in, I'll tell you this. When I got into this business, why I got into real leadership
Yes.
was because Miami es un relajo. You got 60,000.
You definitely are part of a damn Miami podcast, brother. Es un relajo.
Es un relajo. It's 58,000 members. Everybody gets a real estate license because they see, you know, the guy on Instagram, you know, and the girl on Instagram that look great, look like they got money,
why I got
look like
my
they're doing it easy. This is not an easy business. So why did I get involved was because I wanted to bring a higher level education, a higher level of value, and a better image to what it is to be a realtor. So this is, like Eric said, this is a game of you really got to understand the craft and learn, become an expert. And that's what this event is about. You come to this event and you start understanding all the things you don't know and learning all the things you need to learn and become an expert at. That's what this event's about.
Well, we're good.
All right.